Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, they have to be hoping to get a lot more out of A.J. Pollock moving forward. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Taijuan Walker gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 1 for 4. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, David Freese, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Walker peers in. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front. Two out, nobody on. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run, and as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck, cannonball coming. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Jake Lamb standing in now. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's got a 3 for 5 line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lamb bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Steven Souza.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza will show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Here's Michael Saunders now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Murphy goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Walker gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average right at 280 coming in. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 99.
The pitcher, Taijuan Walker, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Descalzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pollock is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field.
The batter number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 2 for 5. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chad Kuhl. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's Descalzo at second. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jake Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ready with the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 count. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is flared out towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Into the box now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Descalso. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Descalso, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2 down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called the ball. 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Josh Harrison stands in. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Ready for another chance? Jordan Luplow comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. A tag for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, David Freese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Walker gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 1-0. So striding forward now, John Ryan Murphy. First time up, he went down looking.
Number 36, John Ryan.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Frazier. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Taijuan Walker.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Taijuan Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As they take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Right fielder, Michael Saunders.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. A little low. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cervelli is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Pirates,
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Lifted down the line in left. Luplow sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Freeze with it over at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, James Lamb.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Lamb. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next for Pittsburgh, pitcher, Cool.
Ready for another chance? Chad Cool. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Center fielder number 6.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. This year against right-handed pitching, Marte hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Josh Harrison will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to left. Souza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Feliz, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Descalso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Luplow. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. You got to regroup.
Here's David Freese to stand in. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Descalso will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in once again, Michael Saunders. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-1 home. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to... Gerard Dyson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
A.J. Pollock is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Dyson aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 home. Smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Jake Lamb standing in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. So 1-1. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Jake Lamb connects for a 2-run home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Diamondbacks have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Right fielder, David Peralta, their attention player. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31, A.J. Duco.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-2 delivery. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready once again, John Ryan Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To come set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gerard.
Coming to the plate again, Gerard Dyson, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. To first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs lead it 6-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 31, Brad Barnsberger.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Soft liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Bell is on his way home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Marte fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here.
0-1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Polanco, the runner at second with 1 away. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
The count is 1-2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Archie Bradley enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Jordan Luplow will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. McKenzie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Comes set and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Souza is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Pirates 3. McKenzie will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Josh Smoker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollard, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Smoker, a native of Georgia. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one just missed outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Soft liner towards first. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Pitch misses the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Lamb. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Holler at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Murphy has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready now, Francisco Cervelli. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
6-3 the final score today. The Diamondbacks used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Taijuan Walker earns his 5th winner of the year. Archie Bradley gets a 4-out save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.
you